Hi everyone, this is like my fourth time recording this video. I ran out of time when I finally got all the way through it, so I'm starting over again. And it was because I had a bunch of pictures on my memory card and I'm just using my Canon camera to record this. But I'm going to do a video tonight on my Tradewin Scrappers January mini swap album. This month my partner is Christy, who I believe lives in Virginia. I did get the album done by the 25th, but I didn't mail it out to her by the 25th, obviously, because today is January 26th. But I've had some stuff going on with my grandma the last few weeks, and Christy was aware of that, so she knew it was probably going to be late. I'm surprised I've even already got it done. But anyway, once we were assigned to each other as partners, we communicated and just decided we weren't going to follow a theme and we were just going to make whatever we felt like making for the other person. So I had been wanting to do a paper bag album, so that's what I did. I had some of these black Celebrate It bags from Michaels, and these are the 4 5/8 by 8 5/8 inch size, and I used 6 of them, and I used a couple different tips from different paper bag videos I've watched. This isn't a tip I saw, but I don't like this serrated top edge, so I trimmed all of them probably like a 1/4 inch. And then I took a tip from Catherine's video and ran some ATG down this side seam, and then, you know, pasted this down so it would be flat and wouldn't be flipping up. And then from Laura's who's following the paper trail, I think, she had said to get an extra pocket. This bottom flap you could fold like this and then fold it back on itself and end up with a pocket on each side. So that is what I did, and then I read my ATG along this end on each side. But I had a problem, and I don't know if she had this and just didn't show it, but this little thing kept coming apart when I folded this back on itself, so I had to run some ATG there and paste it down. So anyway, so I used 6 of those, and then the paper I used was some K&I Memories paper that I'd had, I think that I got on clearance at Michael's quite a while back, their Mosaic collection. So I used quite a bit of the paper, and whatever I had left I cut down into 6 by 6 sheets, and I'm going to send that to Christy along with her album. So anyway, so let me get started on the album since we're already 2.5 minutes in. The cover is a chipboard cover that I painted with black acrylic paint, and then I used Distress Crackle paint and Rock Candy, which I am really liking. And then after all that was dry, I spritzed it with silver foil, the Smooch Spritz in silver foil, so which is basically that color. And then the flowers here are some flowers that Vanjie had sent me. I'm assuming they're Prima, but I don't know that for sure. Last month, Vanjie was my partner, and instead of doing an album, she sent me a kit, which is good because I've been using some of the embellishments. Anyway, and I used Glimmer Mist, which until today, I only had 3 colors of Glimmer Mist. One that Vanjie had sent me last month in the kit, which is this little bottle with the dreamsicle. And then I have Glacier, and I have Cream de Cocoa, which I think all 3 of those are great colors to have to start with. But I, you know, fell in love with Glimmer Mist as soon as I probably got those. The 2 big bottles that I have, the Glacier and the Cream de Cocoa, I bought with a gift certificate a friend had given me for one of our local scrapbook stores. And if I have enough time tonight, like I said, until today, those are the only 3 I had. But when I got home from work today in the mail, I had my 2010 limited edition Glimmer Mist that I had ordered from Jenn at Live, Teach, Create. So if I have time, I'll show all those, even though most of you probably know the colors. So here's the cover. The front bag and the back bag I went ahead and just attached to the covers just to give the whole album a little bit more stability. And then for the most part, I kind of left the inside part and the tags kind of plain. I'll probably send Christy some embellishments and stuff that she can use, but anyway, these little tags that are on these little pockets on the outside of the bags basically are photo mat on one side, and then I just used white cardstock on the other side and just did some journaling lines. And then there's a big at least one big photo tag. Most of the back, actually, this page and the last page are the only ones that only have one big photo mat. So, but it is double-sided. And then I tried to do a different pull out for each page, or each bag, I should say. And then, but to keep it consistent, I did use a white brad on each of them. But like this pullout is a heart punch that I had, I think, from Creative Memories. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I'll just show the different pulls. This is some either Petaloo or Prima flowers, probably Petaloo, that I ordered them online and thought they were bigger than they were, so, but I thought I could use them for this. I inked the edges and then inked the centers a little bit more, and then use the white brad again. And then throughout, I don't know if you'll notice this or not, but the strip of paper here, the front of the journaling card, and then the big pull out, or you know, the same paper, and then this background paper is the opposite side of the tag. So that's kind of the theme I did throughout. But for this pull out, I had trimmed out from a piece of scratch paper this, I don't even know what that is, whatever this design is called, and cut it in half and then glued it and then did the brad. So, and then this one I used my scallop circle punch and just did 2 and then glued it to each other. Okay, this one isn't cooperating and going back in, so. Sorry. This page I did ribbon. This page I did, I'm pretty sure these are Prima flowers that I ordered that were white, and I used the Dreamsicle Glimmer Mist. This is a flower that Vanjie had sent me in the kit that she sent me last month. She sent me a kit last month and I made her an album. So, and then for the first time, I've had them for a while, but my albums have never been small. Oh, my albums have never been small enough to use them, but I used the Tim Holtz D-rings. And I'm really not sure that I put them on right. I'm not sure if the circle, the curved part is supposed to be on the inside or the straight part, but so if anybody knows, let me know, because I seem to be having issues. Let me check my time. Oh, I have about 3 minutes left. Anyway, I was playing around when I did first get my Glimmer Mist, the first 3 that I've had, and did a bunch of tags, because these were the tags I was really going to use on the little pockets in the album, but then decided they were too small for that, so I did the other ones instead. But I just played around, used different techniques. These are Tim Holtz mini masks, and then, you know, the Glimmer Misted and Distressed inked. This is some embossed butterflies. I can't remember what color embossing, but this one I really liked, even though it's sort of plain compared to the others. But this stamped image is actually, I did use a stamp, but this is actually Copper Perfect Pearl, so I thought that turned out really nice. So, and then like I said, I cut down the extra papers, and I'm going to send those. And then for some reason I overcalculated how many of the photo mats I needed and did way too many, so I'm going to send these to her so she can add more tags to her album if she wants. And real quick, I'll go through the 2010 limited edition Glimmer Mist that I got today in the mail from Live Teach Create, Jenn at Live Teach Create. These are the 2010 limited edition. This one is really pretty. Cosmos. Spring Rain, which I think all these are going to be great colors. Sweet Clover, Flower Power. I really like this one, Delphinium, and Lemongrass. And then she also put in one of these Studio G stamps that says Beauty, Fly, and Dream. I thought that was really cute. And then a little Glimmer Mist, I don't know, tip sheet, I guess, because I was going to ask people to send me tips on how to not get the paper to curl like mine did on some of my tags, but there's actually information on that on there. So hopefully Christy will enjoy the album. Thank you again for understanding why it was late, and I will probably be doing another video tonight. Thank you.